Hello, hello. Today, it's not as of this posting, but as of recording this, it's actually my birthday. And so I'm giving myself a little treat in the form of this absolutely beautiful looking Michael Lefkowitz, aka juggler puzzle, which has no rules and no given digits. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's called Pale Fire. And I almost said I assume normal Sudoku rules apply, but I don't actually know that. What I know is that there is a poem in the description here, and I put the poem in the little box here. I'm guessing that, so I've looked at this, and so you can see in here there are these little boxes which look like other puzzles. I haven't clicked on them yet, but I can see in the description, which I can't really put in my little picture here, that three of the words, and I'll read them and read it in a second, are blue. And when my mouse goes over them, they turn into a finger. So I assume when I click them, they will turn into these other puzzles. So dark here, so the word dark in the poem is a link, which I assume will link to this puzzle here. Within is also linked, and stem is linked. And I actually didn't even notice this before, but I'm so in awe of this fountain. I'm just picturing Michael and Sudoku Maker going through and putting I guarantee each of these little flecks of this fountain is a different custom shape or cosmetic shape in Sudoku Maker. So he placed every single one of these by hand. And I assume he made these with shapes as well. Like it's just absolutely beautiful. I don't understand how he did it, how he had the patience, but I'm very excited. I assume with this much loving detail, this is going to be just a masterwork of a puzzle, and the comments on Logic Masters point to that. So I'm excited to try it. But first I should admit that I actually don't know much about Russian literature. I think the only real novel I've read is Crime and Punishment from that. And this Nabokov I know is more modern than that. And I thought Pale Fire was a novel, but it seems now it's a poem. But I don't know, maybe after I do the puzzle, I'll do some more research on whatever Pale Fire is. Anyway, let's try it. So I don't even know this. I assume normal Sudoku rules apply, but I'm going to first click into one of these puzzles, and first I'm going to read the poem. So, or maybe it's an excerpt from the poem. And blood-black nothingness began to spin, a system of cells interlinked within. Cells interlinked within cells interlinked within one stem, and dreadfully distinct. Against the dark, a tall white fountain played. Vladimir Nabokov, Pale Fire. So I'm going to first click within, because that's the first link here. I'm middle clicking it, and let's see. Yeah, that showed up well, I think, in the little window. So I see within, and now this is a system of cells interlinked within, cells interlinked within cells interlinked. I think. Hold on, I'm just going to go back and make sure that's the same. A system of cells interlinked within, cells interlinked within. Yeah, so that's the same. This is within the poem that was in the first. But there are three more. There are three more puzzles I can click into here. So where do we want to go from here? Can I do this puzzle? Let's see. I can put a 4 here, which means I can put a 3 here. I can put a 1 here. I can't distinguish between 2 and 3 here. This must be important, this little symbol that's covering my 2, 3. But I don't know why yet. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I don't see what. So I'm going to have to click another link. Cells, again, is the first. So I'm going to click that one. And so the cells puzzle here, again, I have this symbol. This looks like it might be solvable, actually. 2, 3, 1, yeah. Yeah, this should solve. 2, 3. Okay. So I solved So sorry. So cells has the same poem here that I didn't read. A system of cells interlinked within cells, interlinked within cells, interlinked. And I mean, I assumed that Sudoku rules apply, which are that in this case, since there is a 4x4, the digits 1 to 4 have to be done without repeats in every row, every column, and every 2x2 box. It wasn't much of a puzzle, but it does have this. There's a 3 here. So let's go back actually. Cells. Yeah, okay. And there's a 3 here. So what that means is, I think, these 3 lines indicate a digit that's going from the within puzzle to the outside puzzle. So if I couldn't have placed this 3 here for some reason, then knowing the answer to this inner puzzle not the answer, whatever was on these lines was a 3 would let me, I think, put a 3 here. So yeah, I think this is going to be like a witness style puzzle where I have to figure out the rules as I go, which is cool. I like that a lot. So, which is more up my alley than literature. I mean, I know Michael is a bit of a linguist, or not a bit of, he is a linguist, and I absolutely am not. So I'm glad that it is more something up my alley than what I can do. So anyway, let's try. So let me just go back. So yeah, so whatever this digit is, I think I'll be able to put in the big puzzle here. But I need to figure out what that is. So let's do with, which is the next link in the chain. And here I have more. A system of cells interlinked within cells interlinked. So is linked and linked is linked. So briefly looking at looks like I might be able to solve it. So let's go into so I can put a 3 here, 4 here, 2, 1. I don't know those yet. Uh-oh. 3. I can place a 3. No, it's a deadly pattern. So let's go back. Okay. So this is cool. I know that this digit is either 1 or 2, but I know from the bigger puzzle it's not a 2 because 2 looks at it. So I know it has to be a 1. 2, 1, 2. Oh, I guess I should have checked. Hold on, let me go back to within. Oh, no. What was the first cells? I closed it. I don't know if I saw this before. Okay, I've already solved this puzzle, but I don't think I checked it before. Yeah, I didn't see this. So this has new poetry, but same poem. My heart had stopped to beat, it seems, and several moments passed before it heaved and went on trudging to a more conclusive destination. I feel like that has to be a hint somehow, but I don't get it. Maybe I'll come back. But I think I got it without the hint. I think this is telling me the 3 thing. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to go to and see if this is correct. Okay. And from the outside, bits of colored light reaching his bed like dark hands from the past. So I think that's a hint of what you need to do. I mean, this puzzle has already been solved so many times. That's wild. Because I don't think this has gotten a CTC feature, and yet it is a Michael Lefkowitz puzzle. So anyway, this is a 1. Let's go into linked. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to do much here without this. Linked. Sorry, I'm trying to look through. Okay, so Lin is over here. Lean is also over here. So I think the way these lines work is this digit will have to repeat here in this puzzle, because this Lin, I'm gonna call it Lin. Lin is this puzzle over here, which goes into the here. So this triple line will have to go here, and this is Ked. So this, and this is Ked. So, and look, I mean, I think he had to literally draw this whole thing in Sudoku Maker as a tiny little, it's absolutely incredible. So anyway, So I think these three lines will be this. So this digit is this digit, and this digit. In fact, let's just do that with a letter tool for a second. So this, we'll call this A, will be here. We'll call this B, will be here. So now we're going to solve the Sudoku. So this is 4. This is 3, 2, 1. I must be able to do more than this. Let's go over here. I know B is not 1 or 2, so it's 3 or 4, but that doesn't help. Hold on. A is not, okay, A is not 1, it's not 3, and it's not 2. So A must be 4, which means B is 2 or 3, but not 2. So B is 3, and that should solve my puzzles. 1, 2, 4, 2. This one needs a 1 here. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4. Make sure that's correct. Yes. And then the gradual and dual, okay, dual being the part here, dual blue as night unites the viewer and the view. All right. Okay, so Lin is 3 and Ked is 4. So if I go back here, Lin is 3 and Ked is 4. So I can put a 3 here and a 4 here. And that should hopefully solve this. And I get 2. I will finish the puzzle. It shouldn't take very long. Just to make sure it's correct. Okay. So I think I'm going on the right track with all this. I was the shadow of the wax wing slain by the false azure in the window pane. That concerns me a little bit. I mean, azure is basically blue. These are all blue puzzles. It says the false blue in the window pane, which now I'm wondering if this is just not 2. I'm going to keep going, assume that rules. So assume this is a 2. 2, 4 I get is here. Yeah, but I don't think I can. I think this is still a deadly pattern. So I've got to go to in. Let's go to in. Let me see. With is done. Linked is done. I've got in. What is going on here? In. A system of cells interlinked within, cells interlinked within cells interlinked. Question mark is this little. Oh, I can click on it? No. No, this is just clickable, like the puzzle's clickable. Let's try to solve this first. So how do I solve? There are no digits. And these, so I can't click into these. Oh, but this is in. So this is also in. So these digits, whatever they are, this A repeats here. Because this is this whole big, it's like a, Inception style. This puzzle is inside itself. And this, wherever it's like in this puzzle, in, which has to be 1, 2, or 3, which I think is actually going to be useful, probably is also going to be here. Because wherever I see an in, I put whatever's in these 3 lines. So that's going to go here. And I can see this puzzle enough to know, I can't solve the puzzle, I don't think. I'm not going to try, at least. But I can see that the 3 lines in this little puzzle sees a 1, a 2, and a 4. So that has to be a 3. And this one as well. No, this sees 1 and 4 only. So this doesn't have to be a 3. Can I do more of the puzzle? 1 goes here. 4 goes here. 2, 3. Actually, this is a 2. That's hard, but you can do it. So in this has to be a 2. So why is, it's hard. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but in here, I know where 2 goes in box 4, which is above, which is kind of to the right of those 3 lines. No, sorry, the 1 goes there, not the 2. The 1 goes here. So 1, 4 in that row puts 2, 3 in the row, and the rest of the row, which puts a 4. Oh no, I messed it up even. That puts a 4 here. No, I did it in my head correctly. I just said it out loud incorrectly. That puts a 4 here, which means this is 2, 3. I mean, it's much more simple, I think, to see. These two digits are 2 and 3 because they can't be 4 and they can't be 1. Sorry, apologies. My throat's a little sore today. I'm trying to talk at least as much as normal, though, despite that. So if this is a 2, 3, but the 2 is looking down, so this would be 3, and the lines would be a 2. So that's a 2. So this is not a 2. And it's also not a 3, actually, because of this 3. So that's a 1. And I am going to try to solve the puzzle just to make sure I'm doing it correctly, because just because I want to be sure it's correct. This actually is reminding me of, there was a New York Times puzzle. I'm actually a little bit surprised that solved so easily. There's a New York Times puzzle, and from the inside too, I duplicate. Yeah, from the inside too. I mean, it's funny. It's not really a hint. It's because you had to know it to solve it. But once you solve it, you see exactly what's going on. And it kind of confirms your suspicion. Anyway, this is kind of reminding me of a New York Times puzzle, where I can't remember exactly what the result of the puzzle was, but basically it gave you a sequence of, I can't remember, 3 or 4 or some number of numbers, and it said figure out the pattern. But the way you figure it out is you can kind of refresh the numbers, and it'll give you a new set of numbers that also follow the sequence, and it would tell you whether that sequence of numbers followed the pattern or not. And the point of it was people would stop way too soon because they would find a pattern and assume that they knew what the pattern was. And their interpretation of, I don't know how much I buy this, but their interpretation of that is that people don't want to see that they're wrong, and so they end early. As soon as they think they're right, they don't keep going until they find something that disproves a theory, because they don't want to be disproven. And it turns out that the actual pattern is something incredibly simple, like the numbers always increase, the numbers always decrease, or something like that. Sorry, I should have said spoilers in case you want to try the puzzle yourself. But anyway, that's reminding me a little bit of that, except that I'm never getting any wrong answers. I'm only getting right answers, and anyway, that worries me. So anyway, I'm going to click on this question mark link, even though I've solved this puzzle. We're going to do this. Oh goodness, what is this? What is this puzzle? I don't know what this puzzle is. I see these vines, which I've seen actually on the original puzzle, these vines. And this black also is in the original puzzle. Hold on. I can't get rid of this yet. I need that. Right, this black is in the original puzzle. And these little red blood markers. Okay. And actually this is the original puzzle. Look at that. This is the original puzzle. And the original puzzle has 3 lines. So I wonder if at some point, I guess I have to figure out how these vines work, which will probably be in the Witness, you go to like a new area to figure out a new kind of puzzle. So, and there's this too. Where is this going? Because this is just like a corner peekaboo. It's not in the puzzle. So this presumably goes there, but I don't see how. Anyway, in is 1. So in is 1, which should solve this. And so within is 3. I'm gonna come back to this when I learn, I don't know, something. In is 1 and is done. Oh, I might keep that around just because this question mark's so confusing. Oh, I did this. So within is 3. That I am going to close. So within is 3. Okay. So all that it says 9 minutes, but I'm sure we've been more than that because we've been bouncing around puzzles. I don't think I think the timer stops when you click out. So we're going, let's do stem, because there were stems. I guess there were both. Let's do stem. Within 1 stem is the poem here. But I can click thin and 1. Let's start with thin because it's first. Okay, this looks like I can. This looks like it's training because I can probably solve this puzzle without the vine. 4 goes here. 2 goes here. 4 goes here. 3 goes here. These are 1 and 6. 4, 5. 3, 4, 6. 1, 5 gives us 4, 5. I guess I had that before as well. That's a 3. 1, 5. Don't know. This is 3, 5, 6. Okay, that's a 3. These are 1 and 2. This has to be a 6, 1 and 5. Huh. So I do get a deadly pattern here. So what is the trick? So originally I thought, because it says within 1 stem, I thought these were all going to have to be either the same digit or within 1. But this is not within 1 of not, I can't, it doesn't work because this is a 3. But if it's a Chinese whisper line, no, that doesn't work either. So, oh no, it does work. So if it's a Chinese whisper line, this would be 1, and this would be 5. Chinese whisper is within 2, not within 1. But that does work. We'll see if that's right. It is. Time means growth, and growth means nothing in Elysian life. Well, I get a 5 here. So at the very least, I get the 5. I'm not super happy with that, but I'm going to pretend that's right for a second. And if it's wrong, we'll hopefully find out. So what do I do? Thin is 5. Let's do 1. So now I get multiple vines here. Is that easier to solve? Well, I guess I can't, I have to solve this before I get stem, because I need that digit. Okay, so let's try solving this as if these are Chinese whispers. I don't, yeah, no, that's impossible because, well, it's almost, so it would be impossible to solve this alone because, with only these being Chinese whispers, because to do that, there would be no way to disambiguate 1 and 6, 5 and 2, and 3 and 4. So let's see, but this has a 5 in it, and this one we could backward induce it. You know, we can get a situation like within where we had, this can be one of a few digits, and this can be, you know, some different digits, and that would cancel out. But well, let's just try solving this one for a second. So I think the way I would interpret it is this can't be 1 or 2. This could be 5 again, but also can't be 1 or 2 because this connects directly to here. But this could not be any. I mean, how? I think that's the wrong interpretation. I think it's a slow thermometer actually, because it's a plant that's growing. So I think it's growing, right? The number's always growing. And it's slow because sometimes it's the same. I mean, that doesn't feel earned really either. Hold on, because this was a 1-5 deadly pattern. Yeah, so if it's a thermometer, I mean, that would very quickly sort that. Okay, well, let's try that actually, because that at least gives us some digits. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So this is at least 4 then. Was this at least 4? 1, 2. This could be 2. This is at least 3 because that's at least 2. This could be 3 again. This is at least 3, so it's at least 4, yeah. So this can't be more than 5 and is at least 3. I'm not sure what's dinging. This can't be 5 because then this has to be, I'll have a 5 here. So and this is at least 3. This can't be more than 5 and is at least 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. What about this one? These could be repeats. This could be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. This is also at least 4. Maybe let's get this digit from 1. So yeah, I mean, these are thermometers. That does a lot more work, I think. So this is at least 2 from this one. In fact, this is greater than both of these. So this is at least 3. Oh, no. That's wrong. I could do 1, 2, 2. But this is at least 2. And if this is 1, if this is 2, this can't be 1. So if this is 2, we get 1, 2, and this is at least 3. And if this is 3, this is also at least 2. So this is at least 3. This is at least 4. And this is at least 5. This could be 2 again. Hold on, what about this one? 1, 2, 2, 3. This is at least 3. Yeah, this is getting quickly constrained. This is at least 3. This is no more than 4. It could be as little as 2. So this could also be 3. But this forms a thermometer of its own within the box, because this is less than this is less than this if it's a thermometer. Yeah, now I'm starting to think the thermometer is right, because this flows very smoothly. And there's no way this is 2. Oh no, this could be 2. Well, no, this is not 2. Not for the reason I thought. I thought 2 would have 2, but these could be the same. But if this is 2, this is 2, 1, which breaks this. So this is 3, and this can't be 1, so this can't be 1. This is now at least 5. And now this has to be 2. And we can probably solve it now. I hope. Yeah, 1, 2. These are, and there's no 2 here, so this is 3, 1. So this is 4, 5 in some order. 3 goes here, meaning this is 1, 6. We get this order. This becomes 5, 6. This becomes 2, 4. What do we do then? 2 goes up here. Whoops. This is not 2 or 3, so this is 4. There we go. That fixes this at least. Oh, and the 1 fixes that, sorry. These are now 3, 5, which I still don't know. This is a 6. 6 now goes here. There we go. How is that not sorted? 3 goes here. 2 does this. That does 5, which sorts these, which is all done. So now we get a 4 is 1. And while this lasted, all I had to do was close my eyes to reproduce the leaves. So in some ways, it's the opposite of the New York Times puzzle, because you go until you get a yes. And I feel like once you get a yes, I mean, it'd be very coincidental, I think, if this were not a thermometer and that they happen to be a thermometer. Okay, so 4. goes into the 1. Now, I feel good about, I'm going to close this now. I can always reopen it if I need to. So, oh, 1 is 4. Yeah, that's great. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, that does so much. Now this is at least 3, which I think is going to 3, 4, 4, 5. Yeah. This has to be minimal. And now this should solve. 4 will go here. 5, 6, 1. 3 will go here. 1 will go here. One of the, whoops. I keep having letters. I haven't really had to use letters yet. These are a 1, 2 pair. 1, 5, 6. Oh, 6, no. Okay, hold on. What is it? This is a 2. So this is a 2. 1, 4, 6. 1, 4, 6. 1, 6. Here. 1, 2, 3. 6. This is the other 2, 3, which is 3. This is also 1, 2, 5. 6, 5. All right, so we get, let's just check this right. Okay, among the vines of a small arbor-like portico, through the garlands of which I could glimpse a stretch of oilcloth, his elbow upon it, and the plump, cherubic fist propping and crimpling his temple. Incidents of perspective and lighting, interference by framework or leaves, usually deprived me of a clear view of his face. That is an absolute mystery to me, what that means, but I'm going to persevere. 6 is the number I needed from this stem, but also the knowledge of how these vines work. And so this is an 8 by 8 puzzle. So this has to be at least, this is 7, 8. We get that. 1, 2, 3 at least. This could be another 3. This could be 4. But that is pretty limiting. And I think now we have to go into the dark, and let's check out what the dark means. And dreadfully distinct against the dark. Was that all? Yeah. Oh, interesting. It's a multi-line quote turned into one line. And dreadfully distinct against the dark. Let's start with distinct because that's first. Probably just solve this. 2, 1, 4. Hopefully you can see. It's kind of hard for me to see even these. Okay, so the clue is distinct, I think. So I think this is going to have to be another distinct region. So it can't be 4, meaning it's 3. That's my guess of what this means. Let's try it. So, I mean, but I had the right answer with the wrong type before, but this feels more clean. Like, I mean, it seems kind of obvious what the distinct means here. Instead of poetry, divinely terse, disjointed notes, insomnia's mean verse. So yeah, this is the training of both what this means, and it gave us the 3. So let's pop out. This is now a 3. Again is part of against. Okay, so this is going to be a distinct set. So these are 3, 4. So therefore these are 1, 2, and I see the 1 here because this is like another. It's almost like Windoku. 1, 2. That gives me the 3, 4, and 3, 2. Yeah, these are almost easier. These I should have, but I could have done this first. It would have been significantly easier than the stem one for me, at least. So I get 2 here. These are a 1, 4 pair for the distinct thing. This is a 2. 3 goes here. This is 1, 4. That's a 3. This is a 3. Yeah, but then we're stuck. So I have to go into arc, which is part of dark. There's a whole new thing, blood. Let's see how far we can get. I think I'll have to slightly. Wait, did I see the poem from again? What was the poem from again? Oh, there was no poem. Interesting. Oh, there is. For as we know from dreams, it is so hard to speak to our dear dead. They disregard our apprehension, queasiness, and shame, the awful sense that they're not quite the same. Not quite the same. Yeah. Well, at least I'm fairly confident that we have the thing right. But I guess that's not that they're necessarily a distinct region. It's just that they are distinct. So it's like a cage, but separated. Let's go into blood. And dreadfully distinct against the dark. Was that part of this? Interesting. So the original quote is, and dreadfully distinct against the dark, a tall white fountain played. But now we see, and dreadfully distinct against the dark, and blood black nothingness began to spin, which is much less appealing to me. We have a whole other set of puzzles. Let's start with spin. Oh, let me read the poem first. Spin to began, not spin to begin. Spin to began. Spin to begin nothingness, black blood, and blood black nothingness began to spin. So that is a palindrome. So I wonder if we get some kind of palindrome situation. Spin to began nothingness, black blood, and blood black nothingness began to spin. No, so it's not palindromes. It's that they are, everything is some 180-degree rotational symmetry, right? And these are the same. I see a little pale set of lines here. So 4 goes here. This is 1, 3. 3 by the dots goes here. So let's see if that's right. There remained to be written only one line of the poem, namely verse 1000, which would have been identical to line 1 and would have completed the symmetry of the structure. Well, I wonder if the original poem is almost symmetric with 999 lines, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. So let's use the 3. Let's go back. Blood. So that's a 3, which is not enough. So we're going to have to do one of these. Lack is the next thing I can click. So this is facing kind of, oh, I see, it's these. Okay. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back to spin. I wonder if I just missed something. Yeah, I missed this. So there are little blood borders here indicating where the symmetry is happening. That's very easy to miss because it's in the red background. But here, I mean, what struck me to that, where did it go? What struck me to that is that this 3 was facing the wrong way. And I mean, I can't put a 3 here. It just doesn't work. So I was wondering, where does this go? And then I noticed these little red blood stains kind of corner framing the puzzle a bit. So I think this means this has to be a 3. And this will have to be 1. 3 will go here. 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's finish the puzzle. Yeah, I was wondering, I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence or if, let me just make sure that's right. Often when troubled by the outer glare of street and strife, inward I'd turn, and there in the background of my soul it stood. I'm wondering if that's a coincidence. I mean, with Michael, I doubt it's a coincidence. I was thinking that digits like this have to be rotationally symmetric, but now I wonder if it's just that anything in these little blood frames, it sounds awful to say, it have to be, I'm looking at the poem, spin to begin nothingness, blood black, and blood black, which I guess is this, nothingness began to spin. I wonder if it's everything in the frame is rotationally symmetric. Let's try it and see if we get something wrong. Lack is 3. Right, because here I have these frames. Let's do beg first. Began. 3 goes here for sure, even if those aren't the same. Well, let's try it without that and see if we need it. That's 1. What else can we do? 3. 3. Two. Yeah, I think we're going to have to use the symmetry of these. I can't click on the ones because this doesn't count as a 1. I'm sure it's cosmetic text. I wonder if I can put another digit there. Interesting. I wonder if I have to. Well, I guess I didn't have to because I didn't in the other puzzles. I didn't even notice it before though. Because I can't put a 6 there. What is going on? How do I solve this? I think I'm going to have to assume these are symmetric because I mean, the nice thing here is if I assume these are the same, then if I assume this is 3, then I get a 3 here, which means 3 is here, which means 3 is here, which doesn't work. So this can't be 3, which gives us this symmetric 3 here. And then, but that doesn't work with the 2's because I could have the 2's here. What can this digit be? It can be 1 or 2 or 5. No, it can't be 5 because of this. 1 or 2. Can it be 1? If these are 1, no, it can't be 1 because these are 1 and you need 1 over here. So these are 2. And then I get 1 here, it's 1 here, 4, 5. And I get this. I want to make sure. So I'm going to make the assumption this is the pattern and see if I'm told no. So maybe this is more like the New York Times puzzle than I thought. And that I'm willing to bet on the no, that's anything. I'm willing to bet on what I think the puzzle, what I think the rule is, and be told no. I'm almost there, almost there. I know this, how is this, oh, there we go. 5, 2, 5, 2, oh no, 6, 2. Is that right? It is. So I think they have to be symmetric. Dying in a motel with the loud fan revolving in the torrid prairie night. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, I think this, I mean, confirms is the wrong word, but I think it makes me quite confident that the whole box has to be symmetric, not just the given spinny digits. But I should figure out what that was. The beg is 5. And that's in a spinning digit. So I get another 5 here. I almost put it here. I was like, oh, we get that digit. But now I can probably do some like ABC stuff. Let me just see if there's anything else I can do. Well, if this is 1, we get this is 1, which is not possible. Or because it can't be this 1 either. So this is not 1. These are not 1 by sudoku, so that's a 1. That's a 1. By symmetry, that's a 1. We should get a 1 here, and that should be our 1's done. 3's go here, and by symmetry, therefore, here. They don't go here because of those, and they go here. So this is 3, gives us those. Gives us that. So 3's are now done. Try 4's. One of those, which means one of those. Interesting. So if it's this one, 4 in the box here has to go here, but then we break the rotational symmetry because by rotational symmetry it also has to go here. So that's not 4. These aren't 4. This is 4. We still have 4 up here. Oh, we get 4 here, but not here. 4 here. Whoops. And that gives us that one. Is that all of them? Yep. 4s are done. 5s. We're done with rotational symmetry, I think. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Can I not do that? I'm trying to think in my head. If it's this one, well, if it's this one, we're still in rotational symmetry. We get here, here. No, that works. It's rotationally symmetric too. And this one will be out of the rotation. I mean, those both work. And then how am I going to distinguish 2 from 6? What's this? Oh, this is a 4 by 4. Yeah, this is, I can't see it. So this is very much like the within puzzle where I could use the mini puzzle that I can kind of see. I don't know why the 1's there because I actually don't need it. Unless I was designed to make this easier. But this is going to have to be a 2 because it's 1 to 4 and it's 6, 1, 3, and 4. So that's a 2, which means that's not 5. So the 5 was these. What was it? Here, 5. And now these are from 2, 6. Let's do 2s because I guess I can do all the rest now, right? 2, 6, 2, 6, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2. Yeah, good. I felt the blood rush to my face and mumbled something about his not having shown any of it to me yet. And she straightened herself and swept the black and gray hair off her forehead and stared at me and said, "What do you mean, shown any of it? He never shows anything unfinished. Never, never. He will not even discuss it with you until it is quite, quite finished." And I don't know why. I'm trying to read this backwards. I just suddenly had the thought, like, could this really possibly be backward symmetric? And like, finished, quite, quite, is it? Until you with it discuss, even not will he. I don't know, whatever. I'm going to have to do some studying up on this. Anyway, that's a 2, which goes into blood 2. And now this should be solvable, I think. Oh, and it's symmetric, right? So this is 2. Well, the whole thing is symmetric. So these black things are not even needed. Interesting. Yeah, this becomes quite trivial actually with the symmetry. Wow, so we get a 1 in arc. Let me just make sure that's right. And finally, there was the sleepless night when I decided to explore and fight the foul and admissible abyss, devoting all my twisted life to this. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a summary of all of the things you already learned. I guess there's at least confirmation. Well, except there's nothing about growing really in the STEM one, so I'm a little nervous about that still. But anyway, I still have this question mark too. Well, can I solve this actually now that I know these? Or should I go back to the... Oh, I haven't finished this. What was arc? I closed it and didn't get the digit. It should be 1 or 4. It's 1. So arc is 1, which means this is 4. And that should finish this. Make sure that's correct. I crept back to my cheerless domicile with a heavy heart and a puzzled mind. The heart remained heavy, but the puzzle was solved a few days later. I hope not a few days later. For me. Okay. Okay, so 4 is dark. Let's take dark and put it here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this is a full set. So these 3 digits are these 3 digits, and these 3 digits are these 3 digits. So one of these is a 3. One of these is a 4. Where does this go? Wait, do we see this here? Yeah, this is this puzzle. right? But this is the puzzle. So once we solve this, we should be done. So maybe once I get this digit, where does this go? Then is that in here somewhere? It was this, but I don't know what that means. Let's see if we can't get this digit. Oh, it's rotationally symmetric. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I missed that. So this 8-7 goes here. I think I'm quite bad at doing this in my head, but these helped knowing those couldn't be anywhere else. So this is 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Hold on. No. 7, 8. Yeah. Sorry. And these go in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I am really bad at. Oh, these aren't 3. Look at that. These aren't 3, so these aren't 3. So there's at least 4 now. So that's not 3. That's not 4. This is not 4. Wow, yeah, that rotational symmetry is so powerful. So it's either 2, 1, or 4, 5. Oh, and the rotational symmetry of the 4 goes here. 4. 4 is one of the, but this, oh no, this rotates to here. 4, I mean, yeah, I knew that already. I'm sudoku. What else do I get? Not sure what else I get from this. I wonder if these have to, this is this, which follows again here. I don't think it has to go here though. This 6, I don't think I put somewhere. Oh, the 6 goes here, look at that. So these all become 6s. So can I do any more? One of these is a 6, one of these is a 6, so one of these is a 6. Not this one. I guess I get that just by sudoku. Didn't need the black region for that. And by symmetry, these, and by sudoku. Look at those. Okay, so that is not as helpful as I hoped. What else do I get? 8s. Just don't seem that helpful. Hold on, could it be here and here? If it's here and here, by symmetry, it's here. It'll have to work by symmetry, won't it? Here and here. And then I'll get, wait. No. Here and here. And then I'll get here and here. Oh, does that break? Yeah, that does break. Interesting. Interesting, that breaks. Why do I think that would have to work? Because I didn't see this connection yet. Okay. So this doesn't go here. So 8 goes in here somewhere. So it's not here. But that's not really that helpful. Is it? 8's not here. Oh, so it's the same one. Oh, of course it is, because it's from this. It's the same conclusion, essentially. Now this is reminding me a lot of Rubik's Cube, where you think of deduction, but you already have it by the rotation of the grid. I wonder if this water means something. I think I need more to deduce what that could mean. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, well, because it's symmetric. These are these, and these are these. So it can't be anything to do with increasing or decreasing, which is what my mind would go to with like flowing water. Okay, let's try the question mark puzzle. Oof. Okay, so it's a 5x5 Latin square, presumably, and there are no box borders. Latin square is just sudoku without box borders. So these are 1 to 5, these are 1 to 5, etc. But that's so hard. Okay, how does this work? Well, this is this. Call this A and call this B. And so I get 3 A's. Oh, hold on. 3 A's and 3 B's in here. So this is not A or B. So these are A, B. Oops. And this is not. Because I need an A and a B, because they're not here. I need an A and a B already in the black area. So it's not here. So those are A and B. I wonder if that means this can't be A, because I would have too many. It's probably still possible. Oh, this can't be A either, actually. None of these can be A or B. So these are all digits, and these can be the same, or these can be the same. But they're higher than both A and B. So I have at least 2 digits higher than both A and B. No, they don't have to be higher than B, do they? This is A. Or even if it's B, maybe. Yeah, sorry, 2 digits higher than A. So A at least is 1, 2, or 3. And if A is also here, it's 2 or 3. It must be 1 or 2. Anyway, I don't see how I can do more of that. So the A and B have to go here as well. And that's one of the, this is A or B as well. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so this is A and B, and this is A and B, because I need them in this row, and we know it's not here. So it's these 2. And then it's one of these and one of these is, like this goes in one of those spots, and this goes in one of those spots. Either like this or like this, but I don't know which way. I wonder if these outer puzzles are helpful somehow with the like disintegrating. It's very confusing. In a good way, to be clear. And where does this go? Because have we seen? I think I've clicked every link, and I don't think I've seen, other than this, which isn't in the puzzle. I don't think I've seen this, which is a little troubling. But let's keep working. Is there anything else with stuff in the corner? No. Sorry, I'm just having a little trouble. So these are not A or B, and they're both less than whatever, but they could be the same. Yeah, this is messing. So this digit shows up down here. That's all this means. It just seems like not enough to go on. Okay, well, these are not A. So A is not 1. Well, A is not 1. And it's at least 2. It's at least 2, and it's less than or equal to 3. So this is, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I mean, these score, I guess not, of course. 3, 4, 5. 3, 3. No, this can't be 3. 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Let's get rid of A. I'll just remember. But B could be anything. Is there any way this is 2? It'd have to be 1, 1 or 2, 1. No, if this is 2, it repeats here. Right? It's because it's either A or B. So this digit doesn't appear in either of these. So this is 2, these are both 1. And if this is 3, We get 4, 5. So B is not, B is less than, if this is A and 3. I'm trying to think if this could be A. I mean, 2, 1, 1 just works actually. No, it doesn't, because 2, 1, 1 forces this to be a 2, which forces A to be 3. So if this is A and 2, this can't be A and 2. Because if it's A and 2, I get 1, 1 here, and this is 2, which has to be, which is not A because this is A. So if it's A, it's 3, which means these are 4, 5. 4, 5. Which means B is 1 or 2. Which means these are the same digit, either 1 or 2, that is not B. No, but that's this digit. Yeah, it doesn't work either. So this is B. So I will fill that in. Which means this is 2 or 3. And now what? Can B be 1? Let's start there. If B is, no, B can't be 1, clearly. So B is at least 2. Which means this can't be 3. Oh, no. This could be 3 if B is 4. Ooh. Interesting. Or 5. This could be 5, 4, 3. In fact, now I'm wondering if B is just 5. Okay, what happens if B is 4? If B is 4, we get 5, 3. This is either. That means A is 2. This is 1. So this becomes not 1 or 2 or 5. This becomes 3 or 4, which could also be here. That works. No, B is 4, so it becomes 3, 3, 4. Well, no, but A is 3. Hold on. This is hard to do in my head. What can B be? What can B be? Or do I have to go back to this? Can this, does A have to be 3? Because if A had to be 3, that would help clear this up a lot. Well, actually, no, maybe A can't be 3. Because if A is 3, 4, 5, B is 1 or 2, 3, 1 or 2. Yeah, no, that just doesn't work. Yeah, that's what it is. A can't be 3. Because if A is 3, that's 2. Wait, well, no, I don't know what that is. But if that's 3, this is 4, 5, which means B is 1 or 2. So I get 1, 2, 3 here. These are 4 or 5, but B is 1 or 2, which is just nonsense. So A is actually 2. Which means this is 1. B is in these. Okay. So this is at least 3 now. 3, 3. B is at least 4. Which means this is 3. This is 1. One of these is 1. One of these is, this can't be 1 because this can't be 1. This can't be 1. So this is 1. So where I have an X string of 1s in those spots. But this can't be 1 because it's not 2 and it's not B. So that's 1 and that's 1. So I get this digit, but where does it go? There's a 1 peeking out of here. What does that mean? I don't know. But that means this is, now this is a 2B pair. So that's B. Whoops. Oh, not what I want. So I can't do it. Okay. This is 4 or 5 because it's B, and that's 2. This is 4 or 5 because it's B. So these are all B. And this is the other, this is 4 or 5. I mean, that's 3 pretty clearly. These are all from, this is from 3 or 4. 3, 4, 5. Now I have, so unless I have to go back and solve the main puzzle to get this, and it's like a bonus, I should be able to get this and then input that back into the other puzzle. Because I've gotten this digit. Unless, yeah, I don't know. Where's 2? Oh, it's 2. Look at that. I do want to finish. I mean, I have to finish this at least to make sure it's right. That's 4, 5, meaning that's 3. Meaning that's 3. Meaning what? What does that mean? That's 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Wow, 4, 4, 5 here. This even could just like keep growing. Anyway. Okay, so that does work. As a rule, Shade destroyed drafts the moment he ceased. So Shade is a person. Or, I don't know. He ceased to need them. Well do I recall seeing him from my porch on a brilliant morning, burning a whole stack of them in the pale fire of the incinerator, before which he stood with bent head, like an official mourner among the wind-borne black butterflies. Wow. So I get a 2 from all that. I'm going to keep that open just in case, but that's a 2. Which means, where's the symmetric? That's a 2. Does that help? One of these is a 2. So one of these is a 2. And then what? I mean, any of these? Yeah, any of these. Right? Any of these. Yeah, how does that 2 helping? I mean, surely it will help this image or something, but it's not helping me. I mean, it doesn't help me where I was stuck. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this isn't 7, 8, I guess. 1, 4, 5. Does that help? Almost. Where's this here? Oh, 4. Oh no, I already knew that. Okay. Wait, do I get this as a 4? Hold on. No, yeah, 4 is not here. 4 is not here. So one of these is 4. I get an X-wing on 4s. So one of these is a 4, but not this one. So that's a 4, which by symmetry means that's a 4. Does that help? No. I was going to say, I wonder if these are actually within 2 as well. And I have to go back and check all the thermometers to make sure. But even if it were, like, I mean, I could do pretty much anything here. So the only thing that would disallow is 5, 2 here. Which is not so exciting. I'll get a 2 here, actually, I think. Right, 2, 2. Oh, no. This could be 2. I'm full of it. This could be 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 4, 5. I guess which would also be disallowed if these were within 2, but whatever. I think the within 2 is nonsense. Oh, I totally missed these. What are these numbers? I don't know. There's got to be something. 2, 3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 7, 8 are in these cells. Oh, and this one, 29. 29. hold on, this 9, I'm just thinking about this in respect to the fountain. Like this 29 looks at a big thing of fountain. This 22 looks at a fairly big thing of fountain. This 6 looks just at this, which could be 6. Yeah, so I wonder if this is the sum of the digits in the fountain. Like killer clues, or like a sandwich clue, or sandwich is sum. Yeah, I think these are the fountain sums. Am I willing to just like play as if that's correct? I'm kind of stuck. So let's go with it, and if it's wrong, we'll just rewind. But I'm going to assume that these are fountain sums. Well, does this work? 29, all the digits 1 to 8 will add up to 36. So from 29, these add up to 7. That gives us 4. I mean, yeah, that seems pretty good. Did I not mark these? I guess not. Well, there's a 6 here, which gives us a 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3 can now only go. Why can't this be 3? Did I do that one wrong? Oh, because of this 3. Yeah. Well, this 3 will go here, which I didn't do before for some reason. I wonder if I could have done that. Hold on. Let's back up. Yeah, I first should have done this. I mean, if that's even right. So let's start here. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. That's 1, that's 1. This is now 2, 6. Yeah, because I don't know if that fountain thing is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 7, 8. But actually, I can check. I mean, it's at least right here, which is probably when I was supposed to figure that out. Whoops. Yeah, because now I'm thinking that's just correct. Are my 4s done? Yes. 1s, not enough to do Sudoku. 3s. Not enough to do Sudoku. Oh no, yes I have to do Sudoku. I got a 3 here. Look at that. 3, 2. Which does what? Oh, 2 is down here. So 2 is in the black somewhere one of these, but not any of those. So that's 2, which puts a 2 here, which gives us this, which gives us this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5. This digit, because of the black, will have to go here. It's not 5, so that's 1. How does that go here? 1, 5. This 1 goes here. 8 goes here. 7 goes. Well, this has to be not 6. 6. What are these digits? 7 and 5. Oops. 7 and 5. No. Oh, did I break it? What did I do wrong? Because I didn't assume that, although the fountain thing seems to be correct so far, I didn't assume. Let's just check my symmetry. 6, 3, 7, 1, 2, 8, 4, 5, 1, 5, 6. Oh yeah, because then this has to be 5 as well. What did I do wrong? Because here I think it's already broken, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, because this digit has to be both 8 and 5. Alrighty. Oh, this is frustrating because I am really enjoying this and I want to post it, and I am worried I've irrevocably broken it. How about from here? 8, 5, go here. 8, 8, 5. I feel like, hold on, what have I done here that's actually, no, I broke the replay. Let's just back up a bit. Let's just back up a bunch. Yeah, I got time. Okay. Let's just back up to when let's just start over. Keeping the 6, 3, and 4. I'll keep the 7, 8 because that is fairly clear. I believe the 6 gets rotated to, I wonder if I'm just really bad at rotating. The 6 gets rotated here, is that right? Is that what I messed up? No, I think that's correct. 4 goes to here, yeah. 6 means that's 6. 3 goes to here. Oh, and what is the question mark? The question mark is 2. So that's a 2, which goes here. Let's get rid of that because I don't know if that's correct. That seems, this can't be 6 again because of this. That seems incontrovertible if the thermometer's correct. Maybe the thermometer's wrong. I mean, that would be wild if the thermometer's wrong. But possible. One of these is a 3. Oh, yeah, of course that. No, this must be a, yeah, sorry, this must be a 3 because this 3 has to be in black. So there's 8 digits in black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there has to be a 3 here. And therefore here, by symmetry. Okay, what did I do? I found something that was like fairly obvious, I think. One of these is 3. Oh, the place 8 and 7. The 8 goes here, and the 7 goes here. So now where does 3 go? That's not 3. Where does 3 go in this box? Not here, because then it couldn't go in the black. So it has to go here, which means this can't be 2. Let's grow. This can't be 4. 5. I'm tempted to just try to do everything on one half of the board, and then just port it over, because I don't know how much is going to be gained by flipping it. So what is this? 4 now is already in the box. So 4 in the box goes here. 1, 5, no, 1, 2, 6. This is 1. These are 2, 6. I didn't put the 5 in earlier. 2 and 6 have to go in here somewhere. 6 will go here. 2 could go in any of them. And the rotation of that is this. So 6 and 2. What are these? 6, 7, 8. Oh, I know where 6 goes, which I had from symmetry a while ago. These are 1, 2, 3, 5. 2 goes here. With 1, this is not 3 or 2, so it's 1 or 5. This 1 or 5 will go in here with 2. So this is 1, 2, or 5. It's not 1. It's kind of hard to see, but hopefully you can see it. I wonder if I highlight this like a yellow or something. Oof, that's ugly. Oops. No, okay, it's not gonna help. Okay. 4s. 4s here, and therefore here, and we're done. Okay, 5s, no. 1s, no. 2s, no. 3s, maybe. No, I have the X-wing on 3s, and then I should have one more X-wing, right? No, the other 3 goes here, and therefore here. Oh, that does do something. That gives me 2s. I've already done all this, and it seemed to have been wrong before, but we're going to go with it. Oof. Okay, I almost put 5, 6 here, but that's not right. I don't know why I thought 1. Okay, so these 3 digits are these 3 digits. These 3 digits are these 3 digits. So this is 6 with 1 or 5. So it's 1, 6 if it's here, or 5, 6 if it's here. The other 1 or 5 could go in here, but I don't know that. 7 goes in here somewhere. So 7 goes here, which gives me these. This is now a 1, 5 pair. All signs are now pointing, but I'm going to try not to use that, because I think I got it kind of badly. 1, 5, 8. That's a 1. So that's a 1. Does that work? 14 and 4. 14 and 4 is 18. So actually that's not even correct. Oh, no, that's the wrong spot. It's here. 1, 5. Wait, no, it's not. What am I doing? It's here. 1. Which means 1 has to go in black, so it can't go here. So that's 5. Which is different than I had before. I think I had the 5 on the inside earlier. Right? 8 has to go here. 5 has to go here. 8 was in the corner. 8, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what I did before that seemed to not work, but it seems to so far not be a problem, but we'll see. 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. What's going on here? 6, 2, 6, 2, 5, 8. Let's just check these are right. Hold on. No, I don't have delete pattern, but I just want to check. So 6 was the sum. 9 was the sum. But I didn't need, how did I not need that? Or did I do something unconsciously that used it that I didn't realize? This was 7, which is what we needed to make the 29 into 36. And this is 14 and 8 is 22. Yeah, so that is, but they're unneeded. That's funny that they're not needed. Anyway, we get 6 in the corner and 2 here. And let's hope that's right for my sake. Yeah, wow. Beyond that orchard, through a kind of smoke, I glimpsed a tall white fountain and awoke. And I feel like I have awoken a bit from doing this puzzle. So thank you so much, Michael, for sending this in. It was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't have any words to describe it, but beautiful. And thank you if you stuck around to watch me struggle through this. It was a real joy. So thank you, and I will see you all next time.